find out whether or not Forever Young really has proper aspirations of being a Kentucky Derby horse. It's about to be tested in the UAE Derby. Here's Pat.
UAE Derby. Starter has a look at them, likes them, and hits the lever. We are underway in the UAE Derby, sponsored by Atlantis the Royal, and it is Julio Holohara in the early stages with two of his three runners coming up to contest as they make their way off the front. It is Auto Bahn in the blue cap from Oasis Boy, spotting the white distinguishing cap. Then came next in running there Guns and Glory, who's a little wide into the first turn, along with Forever Young, who's having to do a fair bit of work there in the early stages, and Ryusei Sakai decides to slip back. Mendelssohn Bay finds himself into the box seat now, just in behind the leading division. Behind Forever Young sees George Tesoro with Panda Gate. Working alongside there as well was Navy Seal. Then came Rock Walk from Henry Adams, and Ballon d'Or is the last one. So out past the 1,200 metres they go, and the pace is okay. 8.55, 19.24, those early sections there for that first early part. And up in front now, taking over Oasis Boy. Heads over to the fence here from Auto Bahn in second. Then came Mendelssohn Bay, sliding up Guns and Glory. Forever Young, the international market favourite, has been no better than 3 deep and punching the breeze the entire way so far. Then came Panda Gate, Navy Seal opting to get on the right horse's back here. Then came Ballon d'Or from Rock Walk, and dropping away Henry Adams, who's getting further away from the field. Inside the 700 they go, and up in front, up on the running rail, Oasis Boy leads a narrow margin. Auto Bahn goes up to apply a bit of pressure. Forever Young still travelling despite being deep as they make their way into the home stretch here in the UAE Derby. Then came Mendelssohn Bay, deeper out Navy Seal, not too far away Panda Gate, still with 4 to pick up. As they get into the running here, Auto Bahn takes over. Forever Young on the one rein there, but balances up now, comes up to the outside of Auto Bahn, who has to be brave. It's Forever Young though for Japan, who comes up to the outside of Auto Bahn, goes past by a length. Forever Young drawing away here in the late stages, and it's another Japan domination in the UAE Derby. Auto Bahn very brave in second. Third across Panda Gate from Mendelssohn Bay. Then came Navy Seal, Rock Walk, Guns and Glory, crossing over the line there with Ballon d'Or, and along last dropping away Oasis Boy to cross over with George Tesoro, and the last one home Henry Adams, who was pulled out of the contest.
Oh, he is very, very good, Forever Young. He's defied a wide trip, a wide stall draw, and he's beaten Auto Bahn convincingly. Panda Gate has run on to take third. I think we've seen a very good horse.
I think we have, Rishi. I said to you live in running, he can't win. He was 5 deep, and they're going hard in front of him. He's going fast, but he just kept him out with a kickback, and you see, look how clean the horse is. No sand in his face. He's improved again for that Saudi run. We were worried he'd had a hard race, but there was none of it, was there? There was never any doubt here. You can just see he's always going to get the best of Auto Bahn. And it's a long way back to the third. And I think that's Seamar's run, that's Mendelssohn Bay. Oh no, Paragate gets up. Panda Gate gets up for third in the end.
Yeah, Mendelssohn Bay, I think, back in fourth. But connections of the winner, Forever Young, and of course some familiar faces, including Yoshito Yahagi, who is now one of the big names on the international scene, Angus.
What a trainer he is. A brilliant World Cup last year here in Dubai. He's a brilliant trainer. This horse is now 5 from 5, superbly placed, and he's won against the odds here because he had a wide draw, he had a wide trip where he gave away ground. He caught kickback as well, but he was still able to run down Auto Bahn, who had the run of the race up front and had the rail, but Forever Young was just too good, and they were quite well clear of the rest. A good sign of the quality of the form here. But he had dead aim turning for home, and he soon got the better of Auto Bahn, who's run a great race. He's improving all the time. Good effort from him in second. He enjoyed the step up in trip, but nowhere near good enough to beat this Japanese raider, who's a proper dirt horse.
Well, this is a very exciting racehorse.
Yeah, he's an amazing horse. So I want to say thank you to owner and my boss, Mr. Yahagi, and groom and all staff. And his condition was better than last race, and his great performance.
You had to be wide throughout. Were you ever worried that he was going to have over-race?
Really to be worried about, but he doesn't like kickback, so I trust him.
I know what this night means to you. I spoke to you when you won the Godolphin Mile. How special does World Cup night prove to you every year?
Yeah, it is very, very special for me.
And could this horse be the Kentucky Derby horse? Could he be a World Cup horse next year?
Yeah, he's still improving, and I'm looking for next Kentucky Derby.
Well done indeed.
You've heard from the winning jockey, now the winning trainer, Yoshito Yahagi. Yet another big win, courtesy of Forever Young. Congratulations. You've made no secret of how much you believe in this horse. Talk me through your feelings today.
感想をまず聞かせてください。いや、サウジアラビアよりも状態が良くなってたんで、距離もいいし、条件も揃ってたんで、非常に自信がありました。So he's improved from Saudi Arabia, and distance more trip suits him. So I have confidence.
And what did you see in this horse when you first set eyes on him to make you think he was a champion?
優勝してこの日本の代表する馬になってこのように、今後チャンピオンになっていくという馬だと思うんですけど、どのように考えてますか？もちろん、この後アメリカに渡って世界で一番強いダート馬とやっていきたいなと思います。So we're going to heading to Kentucky to compete the best dart horses in the world in the future, and then hopefully here as well in the Kentucky.
And he seems to have grown up a bit today from Saudi Arabia mentally. Do you think now he's ready for Kentucky in his head?
心身の成長が見られるなと思うんですけど、ケンタッキーダービーに向けて状態どんどん良くなっていると感じます。そうですね。ただこの後の調整が大変なんで、アメリカに行ってからどれだけ調子を上げられるか、それが鍵だと思います。Yes, definitely, but it is difficult, another trip to America, and then, his condition needs to be improved, and of course, his physique needs to improve, so that will be a crucial thing for him to improve for the Kentucky Derby from here.
And just finally, tell me about the headgear he was wearing today.
今日面甲をつけたと思うんですけど、そのについて少しコメントをお願いします。キックバックを少しでも和らげようと思って。So he doesn't really like the kickback, so try to get soft end as possible.
So we might have to be wide in Louisville. Congratulations, well done, a horse of real talent.
ありがと
う。Rishi?
Just interesting to hear about the headgear on this horse, because nothing was actually officially declared, Martin.
Which is strange, because you do have to declare a hood, any kind of visor or blinkers, but it doesn't look like a hood because it doesn't cover his ears, but the trainer just explained it's to soften the blow of the kickback when it hits his face.
Oh, that's something new, I must admit. In all the years of covering horse racing, I'm not
Every
sure.
day's a school day.
Indeed. And that is exactly what we got. A lesson from Forever Young and Connections. The analysis of his win in the UAE Derby coming up after the break.